If you had to point to one thing that was the difference between that young Warriors team that just made the playoffs for the first time in 7 or 8 years or whatever it was, and the championship team, what was the one point of growth or the one difference between those two teams?
Confidence. Just being able to believe in themselves and just knowing that they can do it. Even though those first teams were kind of young, they just had the wherewithal to know that we are good, we can play with these teams, and we can beat them. I think that's the most important thing, because as we've mentioned, the Warriors were bad and they've never been in those situations where one play needed to be made, one stop, one offensive set. But then as they've grown, that confidence grew and that mentality that they can hang. And it's evident with Steph. You can see it in how he plays the game. In his early years, he was just shoot, run back on defense. But now he's shooting it from 40 feet. He's doing all these things to rile up the crowd. And sometimes he's even shooting it, looking at the opposing bench, smirking at them, and then running back. That level of confidence was something I didn't see when, 2010, 2011, 2012. But then once the entire team started getting more confident, started getting more vocal, you just saw that something was brewing. And I think that's when everything kind of clicked for them, was they got confident, they knew that they were able to play against anyone and beat anyone, and the supreme confidence they had in their own shooting ability was just unparalleled.
And you think that alone made them better? I mean, aside from working on their skills individually, but that confidence, that was like a tangible improvement in the quality of their play?
Yeah, and it made them play more free, because if they were confident in passing the ball through a very tight gap, then they could basically do anything. And that maturity along with the confidence it's something that a lot of young players, I guess, don't necessarily ever get. I think that's the main thing that propelled the Warriors more than anything.
Interesting. I love that insight. And I think that gives a lot of promise to the Mavericks, I mean, any young team, but just knowing that some of it is skill, but some of it is just experience and getting that experience and gaining that confidence to know that you can take it over the top. And so I love that.